Women aged 16 to 64 experience some form of violence within their lifetime. That's according to data from a national prevalence survey conducted on intimate partner violence. According to the Grenada Women's Health and Life Experiences Study 2018 report, prevalence of physical and or sexual intimate partner violence in Grenada is 29%, with 1 in every 4 Grenadian women having suffered physical violence at some point in their life. The study states that close to 1 in every 10 Grenadian women have experienced sexual violence over a lifetime. 16 days of activism to stop violence against women and girls kicked off last Friday, November 25th, and will run to December 10th, which is observed as International Human Rights Day. Minister of State with responsibility for social and gender affairs, Senator Gloria Thomas, says in order to realize change, there must be unity among all.
Unfortunately, we are living in a time where there is an epidemic of crime against our women and children. It is a multifaceted problem needing a multidisciplinary approach, and we are all called to action to address this pressing national issue that affects all of us. We must remain resolute in our fight to end gender-based violence against our women and girls.
According to the United Nations Refugee Agency, combating gender-based violence requires an understanding of its causes and contributing factors. Ms. Thomas says efforts must be intensified to stamp out the scourge.
It heralds the call for us to continue to intensify our efforts and move swiftly towards achieving a nation free of abuse of all forms. Our collective action must be accelerated. We need gatekeepers in communities across our nation. No space should be receptive to hiding perpetrators. We need perpetrators' accountability. We need to be more responsible in the media landscape, as the media is critical in shaping minds, particularly our young minds, the future of our dear nation.
A victim rights policy was drafted under the Grenada Spotlight Initiative to end violence against women and girls. The draft policy guarantees support to victims for their healing and recovery, delivered in accordance with international standards and best practices. The draft victims' rights policy aims to ensure that victims and essential service providers are aware of the rights of victims and survivors to facilitate enforcement, accountability, and victim empowerment. The victims' rights policy will enable the elimination of behaviors and attitudes of social service providers that are victim-blaming and insensitive, and which traumatize victims of violence who are being served in the essential service sectors. Chrislina John, GBN News.